Galveston is an island off the coast of Texas. You know, we're set aside from the rest of the world. Yeah, I'm a BOI. I got one of the biggest BOIs around, you know. It means exactly that, born on the island, you know. Growing up here in Galveston was, it was great. You know, I mean, this is an island. How much better can it get? Hurricane Ike, September 13, 2008, everybody was on a level playing field because we all were devastated by Hurricane Ike. 75% of the island was flooded and everybody lost a lot. And everybody was in the same boat because it didn't make any difference how much money you had. You couldn't buy groceries, you couldn't buy gas, you couldn't flush your toilet. So we all were even on this island.
Yeah, I haven't been to this place since Ike hit, so. It brings back a lot of memories, you know. Like I said earlier, it's kind of like an eerie feeling because we rode it out in this place and, yeah. When that door flew out, and it was a big, huge door, and it was about that thick, the door was. And the wind blew it open. So when the wind blew it open, I lost my windows, everything throughout because I had furniture down the hallway too that I couldn't fit in the room, you know, aquariums and nightstands and stuff. And all that stuff, you could just see it going down the hallway, just flying down the hallway. When the storm ended, it was like a parade. It was like one huge big parade just going on. And then the end, you could just see it leaving. You could see it leaving. The birds start flying again. The sun came out. You know, the water had resided. The water was ground level. It had resided from 12, 13 feet. It was ground level then.
Hear my prayer, oh Lord, hear my prayer. The community comes together, like during Hurricane Ike, we all came together. That was a devastating time for me because when I came back and found out that my house had burned down to the ground, that made me really sad because I had all my photos, my toys, my videos, everything that I had was inside the house and it burned down to the ground. But then when my grandparents and my parents walked inside the house, everything that was of value to me and to my parents and to everybody, it was gone. It was straight black. It was black. It was pitch black. You hear scientists talk about like global warming is gonna happen and stuff like that, and you don't believe it at first until you actually see something of it. And I'm just worried for my generation coming up because we only have God knows how much time left on here. And with everything that's going on, I don't want the earth to be in danger.
We have a lot to do with the reason the climate is changing, you know. it's not happening by itself. There are things that we're doing to the planet to cause the climate to change, you know.
100 years from now, Galveston Island may not be here. The warnings that are being given will at some point hit on ears that understand, who are in a powerful enough position to do something about it.
And what do we do? So I'm just worried to death about what's going to happen in the near future concerning the whole earth.